Welcome to the video. I was a chef cook. I was getting studies. I was going to the cooking school. I was a waiter, cook. I got the certificate for starting my own restaurant. I was not realizing that cooking is sorcery. That cooking never happens by animals in nature. That the only sick species in the world is humanity. The biggest reason of sickness, illness is dehydration. The second reason is build-up, mucoid plaque, pus, mucus. And the third reason is acidosis. I was loving cooking, but I was not realizing how it affects health. I was not realizing that fruits are the only thing that can hydrate the body, that fruits are the only thing that can wash out the body. And if you go to the side to lettuce, you are not on the fruit anymore, and you eating herbivore foods that are hard to digest, super hard to digest. If you eat it daily, you get used to it, you don't feel it anymore. And this is how you get less sensitive. How more you go off the fruit, how less sensitive you become. There is a lot of talking about low fat, the needed fat for body weight. The fat never helped me in getting more body weight. The only thing which has helped me, sweet, ripe, harvested, high watery fruits. 2 meals in a day, and then I get the ideal weight. If I get green picked fruits, which lacking in sweetness, then I don't get my body weight, then I'm too skinny. So many people think you need a lot of fat to get more body weight. The fat is forming acid. The fat cannot be used by the body, Arnold Ehret. And that theory is still the truth. Because we have a high watery body. When fat comes in there, overt fat as avocado and durian, we slow down and we become acidic. So fruits are the only thing that come in the body and that stay alkaline. And the cooking, the hot flame, the cooking fire is leading to a lot of problems in the world. Cooking stoves that burn the house or the apartment when people are gone by forgetting to put off the cooking fire. Electricity cables that burn when people are gone And this is why fruit is the most natural and the easy thing where you don't need a stove. I never realized it when I was in cooking school or cooking in the Belgian army uh, or cooking in Africa in 4-star Indian hotels, cooking in Austria in winter season in 3-star hotel. I was never realizing it, that cooking is a highly toxic, unnatural process that is creating killing toxins like acrylamide. And you know, I was not thinking enough, because when people burn their hands by taking a cooking pot, by accidentally touching the cooking fire and burn their hands, this is what is happening to our foods. We burn our food and it becomes carcinogenic. So the dehydration toll is speeding up the aging because every cooked meal you dehydrate. So you're speeding up the wrinkles forming, the aging. And this is the bad game of the Babylon behavior. Because Babylon doesn't care you get sick or ill. Babylon doesn't care you age. And every fruit that you put in your mouth gonna rejuvenate. Every fruit has more than 73% should rejuvenate. Even a zapote with 63 can rejuvenate. It's lacking in hydration and gonna pull water from the system to get through, but it still rejuvenate because it's what the brain requires. It's high in sugar, it's high in fructose, glucose, sucrose, and it's brain food. So when we talk about hair growth, many people talk about peptide supplements important for hair growth. No, all supplements are highly toxic. The body cannot use it. So peptides are on fruit peels. So peptides are on avocado peel. Peptides are on kiwis. So peptides are in the human frugivore diet plenty. And it's because your system is stagnating by cooking, drying out, and causing problems as scalp hardening because a lack of circulation, a lack of oxygen, because in cooked food there is no oxygen anymore. All the nutrients go out when you are baking or cooking and it smells good. That the smell are the nutrients that are flying in the air. So every time you cook an alkaline vegetable, it can come acidic. And that acidity mainly by animal protein is pulling nutrients, minerals, vitamins from the gut wall. And this is how we deplete ourselves since we start cooking. And this is why the supplement industry is thriving since we are cooking. No matter a fruit is conventional or organic, a fruit will always cleanse the body, prevent disease. A fruit will always detox the body, prevent disease. A fruit will always hydrate the body. A fruit will always alkalize the pH. So eat fruit and get the fastest digestion for the least amount of energy. That means the body has a lot of energy to do other things. When your food is taking 6 hours to digest, like a cabbage, then all that energy goes to the digestion. You have not much leftover energy to do your activities. And this is why the world is sleeping the biggest part of their life. They sit in a bus, they fall asleep. They sit in a train, they fall asleep. They fall asleep after mid-noon eating. They have a breakfast, 3-4 hours later they're gonna eat heavy cooked food and they fall asleep. So when you eat your cooked food in the evening, you're gonna sleep good. So this is how your life is passing, and most of your life you are sleeping. So the fruit, easy digestion, gives you the most energy, the fastest recuperation when you have a problem or injury. But how longer you stay on the diet, how less injuries will come, because cellular hydration will be the ideal after many years. But do we do the fruit for longevity? No, for a quality life, not for longevity. Loren Lockman thinks different. Loren Lockman thinks that we're gonna live 130, 140 years on 2 fruit meals in a day. But I cannot believe unless you get self-farmed organic fruits. And you need to realize that every time somebody is picking unripe, you can lose weight because of lack of sweetness. And then you don't need to go to the fat, but you need to go to the riper picked and sweet fruit.